Hello my Beatles friends, welcome back to another video. It's been a while, but actually I wasn't buying anything new in Beatles collecting. Been busy a bit, work and everything like that, but everything is okay. So I decided to show you all my non-Beatles finds within this last 2 months, something like that, and talk about some news. Well, first of all, I'd like to mention some news and some new upcoming releases in April, which is going to be the Record Store Day, and in 2025. The best news for me right now is that this album, Live in New York City, 1-to-1 show of John Lennon, will be released finally as a box set. Finally, I was waiting for this for many years. I mean, we have this album. This is the afternoon show, and a couple of songs from the evening show were released on the anthology box. And we have the bootleg versions and VHS versions of the concert. And finally, it's been treated as the full box set. And also Record Store Day will be releasing the EP, 4-song EP, which is the best news for me so far. Also, the Record Store Day will be released 2 singles by George Harrison and coupled with Jeff Beck, which I also will buy it, and which I have to mention that I won't be getting is what I won't be getting is the George Harrison All Things Must Pass triple album, which is the picture disc. I won't buy it because I have enough. And another Record Store release which I have to get, this is the song Echoes from the concert Saucer Full of Secrets by Nick Mason. I mean, this is the great double album which I have, which I bought, and also it has this single. There is a single, See Emily Play and Vegetable Man, released as a single, maxi single. And now we're getting another single, which is not on the album, and apparently it was released, it was performed during those shows, but now it's been released separately. So these 4 Record Store Day releases I will be getting for sure, which is great news. Now, I'd like to show you some albums that I found last month, which are non-Beatles, mostly progressive rock and great issues. Jethro Tull, Stand Up, and I had the normal version, but finally I found the VG Plus condition, almost mint, with this gimmick cover. Great to have it, and it's a great album as well, to be honest. And a few weeks ago there was another Jethro Tull album released, which I haven't listened to yet. Next one, CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Cosmo Factory. This is the very first ever issue in Germany, and you can tell it by heavy cardboard cover, gatefold, and it comes with a fragile but giant poster. And I have to admit that it was so great, such a beautiful condition, that I simply could not miss. Wonderful issue, and I have to admit it's a great album. Those of you who haven't listened to CCR, you better check them out. And the best way to start would be to get the best of. This is a very rare German best of CCR. And I also got it because of the gatefold cover. And as you saw, the poster that fell off. Also, it comes with a poster. So I'm getting quite a collection of albums that actually have poster, and it's very difficult to find them in a good condition with the poster. The hardest one of them was for me to get, spoiler alert, I'm not gonna tell you, but this is gonna be the last record shown in this video today. So I hope you won't skip it and watch this video to the end. Took me more than a year to find that album with the poster. Next one, a bit heavy metal, Manowar, Fighting the World. Now, it also comes with a poster, but when I actually looked at it, it says Fighting the World, and the poster said Warriors of the World. And then I realized that it's a wrong poster. So I was looking for the album where this poster belongs to, and it doesn't belong to any album. The Warriors of the World, which was released in 2002, doesn't have a poster. It's a promo poster. So, you know, glad to have it. I want it to be a record video, but it's going to be a poster video. Kind of cool thing. Now it turns out to be that it's a promo poster and it doesn't belong to any album. Okay, anyway. Next one. Good old Ozzy. That was a great album thing to find. The Ultimate Scene. I never had this one. Just found it. The 90s. Great album. Another Ozzy. The first one. Blizzard of Oz. Now I had this one once and I traded it. And now I have it and it remains in my collection. The next, something that I discovered recently, and I'm ashamed to say that I didn't, I didn't listen to this band, although I knew about it, knew a couple of songs, but I never, was never a big fan of this band. But now I bought 2 albums and I'm glad I did. The Allman Brothers. This is the Road Goes On Forever, the collection of their greatest recordings. This is the greatest hits. And I checked in Wikipedia, it has 5 stars out of 5. And also something that must have in every collection, the Fillmore East Concert. So these 2 are the essential albums for me, for Allman Brothers. I mean, they're all great other albums that they have, but these 2 are the must-have. Something that I didn't think I'd get, but I was lucky. I bought it for, to be honest with you, I bought it for only 15 euros on a flea market. This is the Nectar, Journey to the Center of the Eye, first German press on Bellaphone. And people tell me that it's a gem to find this one. Next one. Good old Marvin Gaye. I was looking for the album What's Going On, which is he's considered to be one of the greatest albums, but I only found this live recording. I haven't listened to it yet, actually. It's the most recent find, but nice to have Marvin Gaye on double concert, double live album. Okay, something strange, something unusual, actually. This is Ray Manzarek, Carmina Burana. This is the interpretation of Karl Orff's Carmina Burana from 1939 by Ray Manzarek. Who doesn't know him? It's a keyboard player from Doors. And I have listened to it, man. It's a mind-blowing masterpiece. It's a great album. Another one. I was advised to buy this one by a very, experienced guy who was young in the 60s, and he told me to get this one. This is Argent Encore, and he told me that there is a song, Hold Your Head Up. You have to listen to this. And he told me this is a masterpiece. You gotta find it. So also, recent find, I also I got it with Marvin Gaye together. 2 live albums, and I still haven't listened to it, but looking forward to it. So 3 more to go. Although the band's most famous concert is The Last Waltz, I bought this one, The Rock of Ages, which is also a concert, the band in concert. And it's a third double live album that I got. I haven't listened to this one for this one yet as well. It's a triple cover. What's interesting about this one that it's a tri-fold triple cover, and yeah, nice thing to have in your collection. And I also have the Last Waltz, so now I have both concerts by the band. And one of the rarest items, I think that people tell me that it's also one of the treasures to find on the flea market. It's a Tesla 5-man acoustic jam. I have to admit I wasn't familiar with this one. I never listened to this before, but it's they tell me that it's a must-have in every prog collection. Okay. So, a couple of bonuses, something that I cannot not mention. This little guy. I said I'm not gonna mention Beatles, but this was also in this box of this Progressive Records, and I bought it. I mean, how can you not buy this great guy? I love Paul. I love this album. I just bought it because how can you leave it? And another one. The regular German issue of White Album with posters and pictures, and it's a regular German repress from the 70s. Nothing special to show here. So here now comes the must mention thing. Actually, it's here on the shelf. I forgot to take it out. So. This is something that I was looking for years. Now, I did have the... yeah, you already see it. Okay. Now, I had the album, but I never had it with a poster. Black Sabbath, Master of Reality, first issue on Vertigo Swirl with the poster, which is impossible to find. I was absolutely lucky guy in the world to find this one in a mint condition, German first press in a mint condition with the poster. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. This is a black label here, and here we have Swirl, the Vertigo label, and it's a mint condition, not even a sign, not even a scratch. And something that you don't often see, the actual poster. So now I have such a huge collection of albums, rarities with the posters. Now I'm not going to show you the entire poster because it's huge, but this is something that you must have in your collection. And the cover, look at the cover, like new, mint, shiny, glossy, with a sharp corners. I mean, this was the luckiest find so far this year. Okay, yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to show you. I mean, there are some other albums that I found, but they're regular pop albums that I don't think worth mentioning in the prog album video. But when I will have something new, some additional albums, I'll make another video. And also another great news is that Pink Floyd will be releasing the Pompeii album on vinyl, Blu-ray, DVD, and so on. Now, it's not unreleased material, actually. It's a material that was released a couple of times. There is a 2005 DVD which I have, which was released, and there is also early box set which was released a couple of years ago. There is the entire Pompeii concert there, but now it's been released for the first time on vinyl, and also on 24th of April it will be in the cinemas. So that's a good news. And that's it. Waiting for Record Store Day, waiting for Pink Floyd to see a Pompeii concert in a cinema, and waiting for new albums to arrive. There are two Beatles rarities on the way, which will be here only in May. I'm not gonna say what it's gonna be, but there are two great rarities coming. All right. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in my next videos. Bye bye.